because they're inspired by my grandma's driveway. So the storytelling continues through the packaging as well. Inspired by the classic AJ4 box, we did the bike gear logo and a red gloss up top. On the bottom of the box, we layered an exact replica of the concrete in my grandma's driveway. Look at the crack, man, that's crazy. Look at the corners. And all these little rocks and pebbles, they're all textured. It's so crazy. On the inside, we put the Go logo, because you know, we stay on Go. Then the tissue paper. Oh my gosh, the tissue paper. We use the image of young Nige on his tricycle in grandma's driveway. How crazy is that?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're now tuned in to Convos in the Cave. If you're new to this channel, like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell so you can get all the exclusive content. And here we are. Today's conversation, bro. I know you guys are wondering, like, why is Nigel Sylvester playing on this YouTube channel? And trust me, guys, it's a correlation, and we'll get to that at the end. But before we get to that, I want you guys to understand who Nigel Sylvester is. If you guys know, for the guys who don't know, he's a professional BMX athlete. He's an entrepreneur. He's a content creator. He's a filmmaker. And he's mostly known for a series called Go. He has a self-produced series called Go. And one of his major highlights being that he's a BMX athlete. That's the bike riding. For those who don't know, back in the days, if you guys are not familiar with the BMX bikes, back in the days, like around in the 80s, if you grew up in the 80s, all the privileged kids had those type of bikes. You know, the ones who, you know, parents had the most money. You know what I mean? We had bikes that was similar. It was called freestyle bikes, but not too much of the BMX bike. That bike is like another level. So it's a freestyle stunt bike, and Nigel Sylvester is a professional athlete at riding those bikes and whatnot. But one of his most highlighted part of his career, besides creating that series Go, is he's like the first BMX athlete to sign with Jordan brand. And as you can see, that video that you just watched was basically him introducing his sneakers to the world. And not only he was introducing his sneakers to the world, he created those sneakers and put it in a contest and won Sneaker of the Year for 2024-2025. And all this came about all because he was like a good bike rider as far as doing the stunts and everything. So I want to salute to him and salute to everything he got going. But it's a reason why I'm playing this video, and we're going to get to that at the end. But apparently you see that Nigel Sylvester, he kind of made these sneakers, and he called them his grandmother's driveway. So I'm guessing those sneakers are a reflection of how he grew up, the struggles that he went through, and basically those sneakers are kind of clear indication of how far he came in life. You know what I mean? And you got to respect somebody like that. Now that we got that out the way, we are here because Murda, Mook, and Loaded Lux secured some type of deal where they were able to use their skill, rapping-wise, to go down memory lane of Nigel Sylvester lifestyle. And it's the most creative way possible as far as battle rap goes. This is one of the most creative things I ever seen on YouTube. And I just want to shed some light on it. And I just want you guys to understand how battle rap can take you to if you're good in battle rap, you can take battle rap to newer heights. And these are one of the scenarios where Murda, Mook, and Lux just elevated the culture once again. And the first time they elevated the culture, of course, is when Murda, Mook was kind of Smack's #1 battle rapper in the Smack DVD era. It was mainly Murda Mook on those DVDs, and Low Deluxe with his Lions Den DVD era. He had the battle rap going on the Lions Den on his own platform. So that was one way they elevated the culture, and now here they are again representing Nigel Sylvester and the Jordan brand, and they came up with some type of back-to-back freestyle where they were just basically like imitating Nigel Sylvester's lifestyle and kind of incorporating in battle rap and using their creativity, like the metaphors, the similes, the double entendres. They using those attributes and those characters to basically express or kind of like navigate through the life of Nigel Sylvester. And without further ado, we're going to tune into the freestyle, and then we're going to talk about it a little more later.
Listen, the team at Jordan Brand did an incredible job. Thank you guys so much. This is so fire.
Why everything in here so plush? Why all y'all dressed up so rich? What's this, some type of lunch? Who the person that cooked up this dish? What y'all got? Duck, shrimp? Man, we the conch, the fish, the crunch and munch, the honey buns, the chips. Some smell funny. And it ain't just the onion bit. How did I even get up in this bitch?
So before Lux go, I want to kind of break down Murda Mook's narrative. So the angle that Murda Mook is taking, he's Nigel Sylvester, and he's basically expressing through rhyming Nigel Sylvester lifestyle. So we all know I forgot to tell you, Nigel Sylvester is definitely a New York native. He was raised out in Lawrence, Queens. Shout out to the NY. And, he had a struggle. He was raised in a struggle, you know what I mean? So with that being said, Murda Mook's angle is basically explaining that. Like, like if you listen to him, what's all this duck and shit ish? It's like, rich people food. Like, how did I get here? You know what I mean? I'm used to the Little Debbie's, the snack cakes, living in poverty. That's what I'm used to seeing. So this was a good take on Murda Mook's behalf. So just to give you guys some clarity, Murda Mook is playing Nigel Sylvester. So if you guys listen good, you can hear, the narrative that Murda Mook is trying to portray in his rhymes through Nigel Sylvester's lifestyle. Now we're gonna go into Low Deluxe. I'm gonna play it back a little bit, guys. I'm gonna play it back a little bit. Sorry.
This bitch. Now you know Mama Irma ain't raises to be here with these people doing all that cussing and shit. Excuse me. Just don't adjust a bit. Now I know this whole scene look puzzling. Yeah, like my buddy over here dressed up like he rests with the government. What I look like? I need public assistance? You might do, fool. That's the public assistance. The public what coming?
All right, so in that scene, I'm assuming that this is what I get from it. Low Deluxe is probably some type of, family member who kind of like talking to Murda Mook and trying to explain, have some respect, you know what I mean? And we all know back in the days when we were younger, we always had that one person or that older woman or that older grandmom, or the elders that always told you to have some respect and nobody want to hear that cussing and, trying to make everything make sense and calm down and just to calm Nigel Sylvester down, who was Murda Mook playing in his rap. So Low Deluxe narrative was more or less of a calm down, let's figure this out. You got that cool, calm, and collective elder that always trying to keep you on the right path. So they're gonna go into another scene. So I'm just trying to break it down a little bit with y'all guys, so y'all guys can take this walk with me.
What coming? All the kids want to be like Nigel. So you telling me this is my shoe? Yeah, I'm telling you, nobody put on like you. All loopholes we had to go through. I mean, look at the brands that got you tied. What? Nike had to find you. You had Jordan right beside you. Your drive even got Mercedes-Benz right behind you. What? You the Bible. Wait a minute. Started all these chapters. To the new generation, baby, you're a 90. Well, I mean, my frame of mind always was the grind. This is a whole nother cycle. What you mean? See, to navigate the tri-state without brakes, that's an area I specialize too. Oh, that's why Dave signed. Yeah, because he got specialized too. Now look at you. What? The man at the stand retired, stand of the tire is tired. You even got animal on the tire. I was hustling.
So that was that was a good one. So you of course you have Loaded Lux, who's trying to explain to Murda Mook, who is playing Nigel Sylvester, like who he really is, how he came about, all of his successes, and basically you the man now. Just tell him like you the man now. This is what you created. You know what I mean? You open the doors for the youngsters. And if you pay attention to the rhyme scheme, he had a scheme in there where he was like you navigating through the Bronx on a bike. Whatever. He's basically expressing the fact that when you riding your bike through New York, you go through all the boroughs. If you guys grew up in the Bronx or New York, you take your bike, you go through Harlem, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens. You can literally ride on a bicycle through all of those boroughs. So, and basically, this is what my struggle was when I was younger, and now look at who I am today. And he just giving Nigel Sylvester them words of encouragement. You always got that family member who always got to give you those words of encouragement at the same time. So I like the angle that they taken, and it's very, very, very creative. And shout out to Murda Mook and Lux, man, for real, man. This is the last scene I got, so let's listen, guys.
Driveway. It's time to zone. I'm not at home. I got skills that I got at home. You can turn up your snotty nose, but this is my pot of gold. People can't raise their eyebrows when I told her my rock bottom ain't cobblestone. Oh, so you a Michael Jackson fan? Oh, yeah. Then you are not alone. Easy. Nah, more like E.T. moonwalking without a phone. Woo. Kids say I gotta leave. Nigel Sylvester, you talking to King from out of Queens. I got a dream. Nightmares from what he seen. Fresh out of a horror scene. Bottom top, dodging shots. Had to be a gladiator making it past the Coliseum. What about inside the Bronx? By the time it got dark, he was out of Malali's Park. Riding my BMX through the beat. That gave me a lot of heart. Made me feel grown. Had to fight past the Apollo to get my still known. Even though the road was rocky. Type shit Sylvester still on. Hey, keep me out in BK saying I wouldn't make it. Now you number one. Oh, wasn't one that did the right thing. Oh, but thank you. All the haters we was at the Brooklyn Banks with. I would, but I don't see none of them at this bank.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. They just ended that last segment. I think they broke it down to 3 sectors. And sorry I couldn't get the full footage, but you guys got a sneak peek. But that last segment was important. The last segment, they just kind of went through Nigel Sylvester's lifestyle in its entirety. If you notice, Loaded Lux, his narrative was basically how he, came from the struggle and basically succeeded, and now he's on top of the world, basically, signing with Jordan Brand and being a successful young black guy. And they were just going down memory lane on the struggles that you go through in New York. If you guys are from New York, we know 161, that's 161st where Yankee Stadium is. Right next to 161 Stadium, you got Malali's Park. So Malali's Park, that's the bike. They has in that park. If you guys are familiar with it, in Malali's Park, they have the bike ring, and that's where all of the good bike riders go, and they ride up them hills and they do their little stunts and they practice their little tricks. I'm talking about everybody in all boroughs go to Malali's Park to ride on them ramps and them bikes. So yeah, so they were just going down memory lane, just expressing how the struggle was. Like if you're from New York, again, gunshots, crime, it's up out there. You know what I mean? And you gotta have some tough skin to succeed through all that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Murda Mook and Loaded Lux. This just goes to show you that through battle rap, you can really do anything. And being that Murda Mook and Lux did something like this, it just solidified their GOAT status in the culture, because not a lot of battlers are doing things like this. I mean, shout out to Easy, shout out to Shotgun Suge, shout out to K-Shine, shout out to Hollow the Dime. Those are the few that I can name off the top of my head that use battle rap platform to do other outside ventures. With Easy, we all know he secured Fresh Prince of Bel Air scene and the series. With Hollow the Don and Loaded Lux, once again, they was starring in a battle rap movie called Body that, based on Eminem's lifestyle. And Shotgun Suge was able to transcend battle rap and kind of be like do some type of affiliation with the boxing. And this just goes to show you that battle rap can open doors for a lot of different things if you use it in the right way. But back to Murda, Mook, and Lux. This right here, you can play this in seminars, poetry classes, any type of youth empowerment classes that you kind of, develop the youth. You can use creativity like this to express yourself in the best and in the most creative way by using the art form, and the art form is battle rap. So I want to tilt my hat off to those guys because I got chills watching this because it just goes to show you everybody think battle rap is such a low. It's such like everybody don't hold battle rap in high regards. In situations like this, it proves that it can be up there with the biggest of hip hop. You know what I mean? The biggest of hip hop. And hopefully you guys keep doing your thing, and also hopefully you guys teach some of the newer talent that's out there. You just don't have to take a check and battle somebody in front of you and kill them with your words, and see who got the best word. That's not all you can do. You know what I mean? So just remember when you guys going out there taking these battles, just remember that you can take it to the next level and you could do other things. You don't have to always wait for a check to battle rap somebody. You know what I mean? And you just gotta be assertive. You just gotta show some commitment, and you just gotta brand yourself in the right way. And Loaded Lux and Murda Mook are the forefathers of branding themselves in the right way. And you got to think about it. We all talk about how Murda Mook and Loaded Lux sat out and they gave up on battle rap. No, they didn't really give up on battle rap. They just understood their value. They just preserved themselves. And that's the key word in Murda Mook and Lux is preservation. They preserved themselves and they came out more quality. And what I mean by that is if you guys tune into these battle rappers, you know how you got some battle rappers that you just get tired of, you get oversaturated, you get tired of hearing their voices. And that's because they so accessible. And of course, when you're accessible, you really kind of losing value at the same time because it's the norm. What Murda, Mook, and Lux did, they knew their